What's up, everyone? It's your favorite neighborhood pirate wolf boy, Silver D Fangs, saying, how's it going? It is here. It is certain. It better not get messed up. But no, honestly, Blight and Raz they've been around. They're on the internet. They're here. So it is happening. Sorry. Carbonated water, man. Not good for indigestion, but tastes great. But yeah, so yeah, Session 10 night shift happening at 6:45. PST, wherever you're at. But it was kind of written for 5:45, but it was a mistake. So I still wanted to come and talk to you guys. So we're gonna watch some WAC until they show up. Because I want to watch the WMAC, and it's fun and corny, and it's a Friday. That's the other thing. Thursday, I had to pick up a shift during the trade routes, so couldn't do it yesterday. But today we were able to do it, so that's why we're doing a Friday stream. Next week is going to be messed up. Okay, can't do Sunday. Doing a Friendsgiving. Canadian Thanksgiving is on Monday. So Sunday, me and a couple of buds are coming together, and we're doing a Friendsgiving. So no Omega Striker on Sunday. But if you check the schedule, I do have an opening on Monday. So we're going to do Omega Striker Monday for a special time. Tuesday, it's still going to be Tuesday. We're not doing Stray Gods because Fellatio has something he's got to do on Wednesday. So we'll do something on Tuesday. I don't know what. Maybe I'll talk to some people and see if they're open, and maybe we'll do like just a hangout. I don't know. We'll see. I need to get on that very soon, if that is the plan. Thursday, I am also working. I don't know why. Trade routes, man, they suck. They're very incoherent and don't understand scheduling in the slightest. Anyway, and I'm also doing a trade route on Friday and Saturday. So, I still plan on doing 3 streams this week, but it depends on when the beginning of your week is. From Monday to Sunday should be 3. Because not this upcoming Sunday, but next Sunday, I will have Omega Strikers back. So, 2 Omega Strikers this week. And then, since this is ending, I don't know what we're going to do on Thursdays going forward. Hopefully, I get Thursdays back, but we'll see. That's a clusterfuck. Anyway, I don't want to get into that. I have enough things I have to think about on that. But yeah. So, don't know what I'm going to do for Thursday. I don't know if I'm going to keep doing weekly. Maybe I'll do bi-weekly Thursdays and keep Tuesday and Sunday. I don't know. We'll think of something. I'm down for another long project, but it just depends on other people. I have a couple of ideas going on, but they're not ready yet. And then with the 2D model, I'm still trying to figure it out. So I did get 2D live. Problem is, it ain't opening. I can't get it started. Don't know why. I've looked at, their FAQ. Doesn't help. I asked a couple of buddies of mine. Didn't help. I do have Blender. I know people don't like it for 2D. There is a 2D option. Problem is, I really need to read up on how to use Blender. Because just opening it up, which opened was nice. Yeah, I didn't know how to use it. So, have the 2D model, just need to figure out how to actually use it. Hopefully soon. We will be doing a debut for that, I just don't know when. But yeah, that's kind of the game plan for the next little while. That's about what's going behind the scene. That's a good update. Okay, let's go here, and let's watch an episode of WAC.
Masters. Now entering the World Martial Arts Council Arena, Richard Brandon, Key symbol, Yin Yang Man. Martial arts discipline.
This guy seems like the biggest dick. Oh, that's right. Last episode, Superstar became the Dragon Warrior. Or Dragon Master. So lame. So lame.
Now entering the World Martial Arts Council Arena. In the Wind. Key symbol, Tsunami.
It's our boy,
Martial arts discipline.
the underdog. Tsunami! Ba, 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 ba. What are those sticks called, by the way? I know they have a specific name, I just don't know what it is. Whoop.
Gentlemen, it's me, Bell. Gentlemen,
Is that a bow?
Bell,
That felt like more of a curtsy than a bow.
to the battle zone.
With your sticks! That's not against...
The arena for our first
Wait a minute,
match
are
of
they
the day.
both literally bringing their
Ian
weapons?
Tsunami takes on Richard Brandon.
Is this a weapon
Yin
fight?
Yang Man at the Ghost Town Battle Zone today on WMAC Masters.
I'm sorry. What's with that? They made them look like gremlins. They're like grown ass people.
The Machine, Superstar, Red Dragon,
Like they've literally said that
Tiger Claw,
they're recruits in the academy.
Tsunami.
So what's with making them look like little Oompa Loompa
Their
gremlins?
quest, reach full dragon belt, then go for the Dragon Star
Shiny.
itself. The World Martial Arts Council presents WMAC Masters.
Or Wamak.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to WMAC Masters. I'm Shannon Lee. After all the excitement of last week's male and female Dragon Star Championships, it's great to get back to ordinary competition, if you can call anything these incredible athletes do ordinary.
Ha 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 ha!
There will be two
Oh.
ordinary matches today, and of course, the finals in the Battle Dome. Let's start off by heading directly outside the WMAC arena for our first contest between Tsunami and Yin Yang Man. Last time we saw Richard Brandon, he was knocked into the water by Kid Carmichael in the kids' very
Oh,
first
that's
match.
right.
Yin Yang Man. Dragon Belt status 5.
And remember, the first time we actually hear about this guy, he actually has gotten like 10 and actually fought Turbo and lost. And since then, all we've seen is him lose.
Ninjas.
And whenever he talks, he's kind of a...
The council is scoring
He's kind of a
points
dick.
from inside the arena. Watch the power bars to see who's in the lead. Yin Yang Man's on the
Also,
left,
I just hate that
Tsunami's
name.
on the right.
Okay. Why? But okay. Hey, Skeleton Dude, you want to go to the second floor and fight there? It'll be a lot cooler. Okay. Tsunami is having a lot of fun. They're just giving him all of the, like, over-the-top editing flips and, like, moves.
Begin.
Also, Yin Yang Man just sounded like a cat meowing. Meow meow. Wah 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 heta hooba. God, Yin Yang Man's lame. Oh, that was actually a cool move.
Butterfly kick puts him way in the lead. Whoever's power bar is drained first loses. Yin Yang Man better start a comeback now.
Please don't. I don't want to see that. I just want Tsunami to get a win. Like, we can't even call him the newbie anymore because they introduced Kid Carmichael. Oh!
That's against the rules.
What?
Winner, Tsunami. Subject to council review.
Yin Yang Man's power bar drained just as Tsunami hit him with the wheel. A clear violation. But what's unclear?
Okay,
is whether the
okay,
council
wait,
will
what?
let Tsunami's
I'm
victory
sorry.
stand.
You bring them to urban environments. Tell them to use their surroundings.
Tsunami cheated. There's no way he's fighting in the dome, and the council's going to disqualify him.
And Yin Yang's power bar was already drained. Fight was over.
This is fucking dumb. If you don't want them to use shit, just put them in a fucking dome.
Yeah? Well, bogus or not, Tsunami was winning by a country mile.
Then why'd he do it?
That's a real question.
Reflex?
The real question is, why didn't see it coming?
Yeah. I'm sorry. Why? Again. Like, why have all this shit around? Is it against the rules to kick a skull dude 2 stories into a rickety thing? Because he used the field. Like, this is so dumb. This is so dumb.
The crowd here at the WMAC arena is still shocked.
Also,
by Tsunami's
that's 2 times in a row Yin Yang Man was involved in a disqualification or a ring out. Like, God, this guy's a doofus.
He'll head for the Battle Dome to face the winner of our next match. A match that's about to begin.
Good, they gave it to Tsunami. I don't want to see Yin Yang Man.
Now entering the World Martial
Willie
Arts
the Bam.
Arena. Willie Johnson. Key symbol. The Bam.
Yeah, even
Arts.
the host has to be like, I can't be robotic for this. The Bam! Coming out of Harlem. Whatcha? Also, that wasn't racist. That was historical. In the 1970s, a lot of inner city black culture kids who still wanted to watch movies couldn't go to theaters, but they could go to the $1, $2 kung fu theaters and watch old school martial arts. And it became a big thing of inner city black kids falling in love with martial arts. And with the 90s being, this being from the 90s, the Bam is absolutely supposed to be a kid who grew up with kung fu movies. And then we got the Trickster, the Wizard, or Warlock. Look, when you actually think of the physicality, that is really cool, but it looks so lame. Just circle kicking the air.
The winner will take on Tsunami.
Oh, don't use that car. It's against the rules.
What do you think you would do?
They haven't issued
Nothing. It wasn't personal.
It's plain stupid, huh? You don't deserve to win.
Just got caught up in the heat of the moment, all right, man? Hey, it's cool. It's cool.
You apologize to you?
Yeah,
You're right?
I'll live.
You blindsided you, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Like our first match, this will be a showdown between Wushu and Kung Fu. Larry
Ooh,
Land's
I wonder if there's more to the story.
Status 4.
Oh, don't take off the robe, Willie.
5.
Oh,
Doom City Ninjas. Begin.
those pants do not look good on
The
you.
rules are the same as our first match. The ninjas, all trainees from the WMAC
He's
Academy,
got skill, though.
will
They both
test
got
the
skills,
athlete's
obviously.
abilities. The council is scoring the competitors for overall technique, clean hits, and defensive ability.
I have no
That's it.
one that I
Each
really
swap
care
beat,
about
and
in
the
this
power
fight.
bar goes down.
Warlock is just getting his ass handed to him by the ninjas, though. Okay, that was a cool double kick. Okay, that was just a little over the top dumb, guys. And 1, and 2, and kick, and 3. Now we have our heads on the ground. I couldn't think of a good rhyme.
Are having a tough time with the ninjas. Warlock's power bar is already way down.
I mean, you know what? Fuck it. I'm on the side of the ninjas. Good job, ninjas. You did great. That was a cool, it's not a roundhouse kick.
But the BAM holds on for
But
a
it-
win over Warlock.
I'm not sure what the name is, but it's a really cool kick.
Willie Johnson has a definite advantage going into the Battle Dome against Tsunami. Most of the crowd will be rooting for the BAM. It seems Tsunami doesn't have many fans in the arena today due to his cheap shot against Richard Brandon. We'll be back with the finals right after this.
What about you? If you don't remember, there early on in the season there was kind of a like flirting session between Shannon and Tsunami. So what do you think, Shannon? Wait a minute. 1 2 1 2 1 2.
You know, I never really realized how much Richard favored.
Okay,
that
so
song.
you can
I think it's all
you
because
can
Prince
hear
Albert
me,
right now.
but you can't see me.
You know what? That would definitely explain why I didn't see you on Tsunami's cheap shot now, wouldn't it?
One second, guys. Sorry, I need to figure this out. Why is the wolf not coming in? Okay, it's also not coming in there either. This is weird. Okay. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. I'm actually... One second. I'm gonna... come back here. Okay. There we go. I don't know what happened, but it kind of just turned off. There you
Yes,
go,
it
guys.
certainly will.
Sorry about that.
I'm half blind, not deaf, guys. In fact, since my accident, my hearing's twice as good.
Accident? What accident?
You see, I've been practicing martial arts ever since I was a kid. By the time I was 7, I was competing in tournaments all over the country.
Everyone picked on me. Look at this doofus. Even if he's doing martial arts, this kid looks like a dork. Also, what the fuck was that? Duh.
Some kids wanted to grow up to be doctors, or baseball players, or astronauts. I just wanted to be a martial artist. I enjoyed the martial arts more than anything.
I just wanted to kick
Practiced
people.
all the time.
I was a violent kid.
And I won.
Yeah,
Every
that's violent
competition
kid.
I entered.
Yeah, that's a kid with anger issues.
My parents were very proud of me.
If they weren't, I beat them every night.
I felt like I was on the road to success. Little did I know, my dreams were about to come crashing down. The other driver ran a red light. He was drunk. And my dad didn't make me wear a seatbelt. 2 wrongs didn't make a right.
Is that what they were
I
going
lost the sight in one
for?
of my eyes, but even
That
worse,
he
I lost
should
my
have.
confidence.
That he
I
should
asked
have
the
wore a
doctor
seatbelt.
if would
I don't think it
still
would
be
have
able to
mattered in this
practice
case.
martial arts. He said yes, but things might be harder. I was scared, too scared to ever try the martial arts again.
Too bad. Apparently you got a really good fist. So I just became a lame-o and I didn't do anything. Because if I can't do martial arts, then life is meaningless. Ha ha, he doesn't have depth perception. Ha ha.
Kids made fun of me and my eye patch. I learned a new
Literally, there was a guy
People
with
said I was
glasses
handicapped.
right behind the
It made me
person
feel
laughing at it.
different.
It's like, what the fuck?
I didn't feel a part of things, especially now that the martial arts were out of my life.
Yet I still walked to
Decided
my
that if I
old
couldn't be a
my old
martial
kung fu
artist,
place.
I'd be another kind of artist. I drew pictures. I was good at it. And as I got older, I sold some artwork to help pay my way through college. One day, I went to watch some martial art exhibitions at a big tournament in town.
Nice drawing.
Thanks.
You a martial artist?
I used to be, but not now because of this.
Don't think of it as a handicap. Think of it as a challenge you can overcome.
Also,
Sounds good, but easier said than done.
also, why way over a decade are you still wearing an eye patch? That's not how eye loss works.
What I saw in the next few moments changed my entire life.
I wonder if this guy is real. Well, he probably is based off of someone real. This is cool, though.
He was amazing, a great martial artist who didn't let his physical challenge stop him from pursuing his dream. I decided then and there to return to the martial arts and make up for all the time I lost feeling sorry for myself. It felt good to return to my practicing, but even better knowing that I wasn't going to let my eye problem hold me back anymore.
Also, why is this the
Now I
first
knew
time
I didn't have a handicap.
we
It was
hear
just a
about
challenge,
him being
a
blind?
challenge
Well, half
that I
blind.
could overcome. It took me a while, but I became better than ever.
My confidence gave me the
Special
ability
programs,
to
physically and
take
mentally
off
challenged
that
people.
really
Inspire
smelly
them
black
the
eye
way The guy
patch.
in the wheelchair inspired me.
No actual name, just guy in wheelchair.
We had no idea.
All this time you compete against all of us with that handicap.
Handicap, no. Challenge.
That's right.
Attention. Richard Brandon. Report to the council chambers immediately. Richard Brandon. Report to the council chambers immediately.
Johnson's raring to go in the battle zone, but so far Tsunami's a no-show. If he doesn't make it out into the arena before the dome hits the ground, the BAM will automatically win. Time's running out for Tsunami.
Disqualification. Tsunami. Winner. Match 1. Yin Yang Man.
The council decides at the last minute to penalize Tsunami for his illegal hit against Richard Brandon.
What that means is
Disqualified, Yin Yang Man advances
one of
to
their
the battle
sponsors
zone
complained, and
Chalk one up for justice.
Man, Richard is so
no.
pumped. I would not want to be Willie right now. Yeah, Bam's Yang is about to be Yang.
I really hate Red
How about
Dragon
it, man?
too.
Happy with the council's decision?
They were right. I lost control. I learned my lesson.
Yeah? And what's that?
Don't break the rules. But if I ever decide to, not saying that this will ever happen again, but if I decide to hit Richard, not saying that I would aim for his good eye instead. Hey, guys, I'm doing kidding, man! You guys, watch the fight. There's a fight going on.
Ha 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 ha! Everyone get into the dog pile. Nothing sexy happening here.
Finals. Willie Johnson.
I mean,
The BAM.
let's be honest. It's going to be Yin Yang Man.
The object of the battle zone is
We
to
just had a
force your
massive
opponent
sob
into the
story
front
about
of
how
the
he
cage
came
more
back
times
from
than you
being
hit
half
yourself.
blind.
At the end of 2 minutes, whoever has the highest score wins.
Ninja. Penetrate. the dome.
The ninjas have been ordered in to make things even more difficult. If
Hey,
they
fool.
force an athlete against the dome, his opponent gets the point.
The video audio is quiet.
1-0.
Like I said at the beginning, the RPG will start at 6:45. But I was told like yesterday that actually for a couple days, 5:45. So I came back just in case, and I didn't want to wait around, so I just started streaming at like 6:50. So we're just gonna watch a little bit of WAC until Blight and Raz are ready. And then I went, and talked about how this week is going to be a little complicated. So, I can probably tell you too. No stream Sunday because I'm doing a Friendsgiving. Going to stream Omega Striker on Monday because I have Thanksgiving off for some reason. Tuesday is going to be something, I don't know what. And then no stream till the Sunday after. Still streaming 3 a week, depending on how you start your week.
If the score remains tied when time runs out, we'll go into sudden death.
And then since this is the last of the RPG, I don't know what I'm going to be doing. Thursday is going on in the next 2 weeks. Like, after this convoluted week and it goes back to my normal schedule. I don't know what I'm going to do.
2, 3, winner, Yin Yang Man.
Just minutes ago, he was informed he was fighting in the dome, and now Yin Yang Man adds a key symbol to his dragon belt. It was a tough match.
Is that a good balance?
Wushu. The athletes were dead even with just seconds left in the fight, but Richard broke the tie with a powerful sidekick just as time ran out.
By order of the World Martial Arts.
Oh, now he's painted his eye patch out of nowhere.
The BAM.
Or does he just have a plethora of eye patches?
Dragon belt of today's winner, Richard Brandon, Yin Yang Man. Here now, the ceremony of the Dragon Belts.
A big win for Yin Yang Man. I just found out that Richard Brandon has been wearing a patch like that for most of his life. Yin Yang Man is actually blind in one eye.
Bullshit. That is absolutely something that you guys would have figured out a long time ago.
You should overcome your weaknesses and develop your strengths. I'd like to personally salute Richard Brandon for setting a great example and doing just that.
He probably also should have said, don't take aspirin.
See you next time on WMAC Masters.
Filmed at Universal Studios Florida, where you can ride the movies.
Yeah! Okay, before we start the next episode. Okay, so I see Blight. Now, where's Raz? Oh, God damn it, Raz.
There we are. Okay, there we go. Everything's in place. Everything is as it should be. As it... Wait. Is that it? It is.
Hey, bud.
Hello. How is it going so far?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Yes. That is good. And we are finally on the series finale after a month of stuff just happening.
Yeah. But you know what? Maybe it was a good wait. Probably not, but still, we'll say it's a good wait. Sorry, I'm just, for some reason, my Fuji actives all kind of just stopped.
Oh. Ooh.
Yeah, can you send me your Fuji... Actually, no, because we're in the same call. it should pop up if I go to the website.
Yes, possibly. Yes.
Yeah, out of nowhere, mine, my will just. I was streaming here, and out of nowhere, it just stopped working, and I guess it was for all Fuji actives.
It's like it was basically like, nope, it's too late in the day. I gotta go to sleep real quick. I gotta take a nap.
The funny thing is, people could still hear me, so I was just a random voice over this kung fu show.
Oh, you were a proper announcer.
Yeah. Pretty much. Okay, there we go. We got you. We got the new one, which I'm a little upset because I missed the teddy bear.
Yeah. I just thought it was a bit more cohesive and it like made a little bit more sense for future stuff.
No, absolutely.
But,
it was just very cute.
I might redraw the bear, actually, now that I think about it. I might redraw that one. Actually have someone that's good at art draw it.
Honestly, I'm gonna tell you and everyone behind the scenes, if you want to find a good artist or just an artist in general, just join a VTuber Discord. You will be flooded with artists who just send you DMs being like, hey, I'm an artist and I'm looking to extend my portfolio. Here's some of my work. What do you think? Oh my god, every week.
At least once a week.
Try at least twice a week.
Ah.
Yeah. Some I work with, some I don't. But it's funny because they all start the same. It's like, hi, how are you? Like they've met you before. And like nonchalantly not saying anything about being an artist. And then after the first couple of messages, they bring up their art, try to be nonchalant. Every time. It's like they communicate together.
It's a hive mind.
Mm-hmm.
Just a secret hive mind of artists, just all like lingering in the Discord.
Yep. It's the same thing. If you watch Republican TV, you will see news reporters on different networks say the same exact thing on the same night.
Yeah, I saw that, like, where it does that, like, whole, like, almost, like, screenshot thing where it has, like, all of them in, like, across different channels and has them all saying, like, the exact same thing.
Word for word, yeah.
Yeah, I saw that video, and I was just like, wow, that's, we're literally just living in Videodrome.
Well,
like, one of those sci-fi horror movies.
Yeah, no, a lot of it is fed to them by like PR companies that are promoting, that are like connected to lobbyists.
True. That is also true.
Yeah, politics are interesting.
Yeah, it's a game for people that just want to mess around with stuff that they really shouldn't, but they're going to anyway.
It makes them a profit.
Yeah, true. But on the topic of politics, what is your opinion on croissants? Because I feel like they're very overhyped for no reason, due to how like flaky they are.
Well, on a technical aspect, it is very impressive what like the work you put into and what the product you get. Because like to do a croissant, you have to fold. I forget. It's like 100 layers.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
You keep folding the dough on top of each other until it makes like little thin layers. Then you roll it out, and in the cooking process, it actually air pockets get in between each layer, and that's how you get that kind of like hollow effect.
Huh.
Yeah.
They basically have to do origami with dough, essentially.
Yeah, pretty much.
oof. I'm not gonna. I couldn't do it.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah. And then like, cause have you ever seen like those uh, they're not like grinders, but they're like pasta presses almost. Like you put in the dough and like out presses out like the pasta noodles.
Yes.
Yeah, because I always feel like, did just one person design something and was just like, this has multiple uses? Because it's literally the same thing that they use for pasta and meat, and they even give it to children in their in those like little crushed up like goo lab things. I'm just like, did one person just make a grinder and was like, put everything in this?
I mean, that's how a lot of products get made, is by accident. Rubber was invented by as a byproduct, not the actual product. Same with blue jeans.
Wait, blue jeans were an accident?
Yeah.
Were they trying to make red jeans?
Give me a second. I gotta remember. It's been a while since I looked up. Yep. It all started in 1871 when Taylor Jacob Davis of Reno, Nevada had a problem. The pants he was making for miners weren't tough enough to stand up to the conditions in local mines. Among other issues, the pockets and button fly were constantly being torn. A miner's wife came up to Davis and asked him to come up with pants that could withstand some abuse. Davis looked at the metal fasteners he used on harnesses and other objects. At that time, he came up with the riveted trousers. As local miners snapped up the overalls he made with rivets, strengthened stress points, and durable duck cloth, a type of canvas, Davis realized he needed to protect his idea. He had to rush due to the fact that these works worked really well, said blah blah blah. He realized he had something, lacking the money to file documents. He turned to Oh, okay. That's just how the business side. But yeah, blue jeans was created kind of out of... So, yeah, blue jeans were kind of created out as a necessity, and the original version was very much more practical, and later over time marketers made it into the blue jeans it was today.
Yeah, they popularized it.
Well, they also revamped it to a completely new product. Riveted, riveted blue jeans. It was it seems like it was a lot more metal. It was a lot more, kind of like more like heavy duty overalls. And it was marketers that used the basics of the product and morphed it into blue jeans.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, history is filled with accidents like that.
In the words of Bob Ross, there are no mistakes, just happy little accidents.
That's funny coming from the Air Force drill sergeant who who fought in 2 wars that did not need to be made.
There's no mistakes, just happy little accidents. Except for you coming onto this soil.
Except for Gwenica. You remember Gwenica? I do. I was there.
There's only happy little accidents, like this little old trench gun, like this old trench sweeper.
Like the lives we killed out in the Bay of Gwenica. So I know he fought in Gwenica, but that's about all I know.
Those weren't war crimes, those are happy little accidents. Oh man. Okay.
Oh, okay. So I googled it. It's a reference to the Nazi bombing of Guernica.
Ah.
Guernica, Spain in 1937. Okay, so I fully admit when I make mistakes. So Guernica line I got from ERB's Bob Ross versus Pablo Picasso. I thought that was the war he fought in. Bob Ross could not fight in 1937
Why?
because he was probably a child. Bob Ross is not that old. Yeah, he was born 1942 in Daytona Beach. He wasn't even born.
Yeah, that would do it. That would do it. Like, hey Bob, why didn't you fight in that war?
That's a bone.
I don't think they allow toddlers, Jim.
Now I'm looking up.
Just crawling onto the battlefield.
Now I'm just looking up Bob Ross War. So so he enlisted in 1961, and he was a part of the Air Force for 20 years. So 1961 to 1981, he was absolutely a part of Vietnam.
Oof. The least popular war.
Also, the the most opposite of a happy little accident.
Operation Orange. That was just a happy little accident. Oh wait, no, was it Operation or Project Orange? I
Oh,
never remember.
apparently, even though he was a part of the army during that time, he was never deployed in Vietnam. Even though he was a master sergeant, which I'm like, apparently there's like a theory going on that he was a sniper in Vietnam.
Ah. Maybe he just got like that sweet spot where he was technically in the army, but he never like actually saw action. Like he was mainly just administrative duties.
I mean, how rich is his parents?
That is a good question. I don't think anyone ever really looked into that because like he also stole the idea of Bob Ross from his like art teacher, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah. So, that is a good, yeah, actually I hadn't really thought about that now that I think about that. Bob Ross. Like, I find it hilarious that of all the people in history that, like, currently exist and are, like, well-known, the one musician that is, like, entirely non-controversial, the only one that currently exists is Weird Al Yankovic that like comes to mind.
Yeah, I saw the movie and how it was pretty much a whole parody of rock star lifestyle and how Weird just doesn't have that.
Yeah, and it was just like, I can kind of see because like there's all those like memes and stuff of just like. So, if you want to be a cool rock star, just make a bunch of parody songs.
Yeah. Also, be recognized and mentored by the only other comedic radio presence at the time.
True. Yes, that is also true.
And then you too can have a relationship with Madonna, who becomes the next Pablo Escobar.
Wait, she was Pablo Escobar? Wait.
In the Weird movie, she was.
Oh.
Yeah, in Weird, he dates Madonna, and then they both get caught by Pablo Escobar. Well, no. Madonna gets caught by Pablo Escobar. Weird goes to save her. He kills Escobar, and Madonna takes over the drug cartel and becomes, like, Weird's villain.
Huh. I didn't. I don't know what I was expecting, but somehow I'm not surprised.
Again, it's a batshit insane movie.
Or as we say, it was a weird movie. Ugh, yuck, yuck, yuck. Insert laugh track.
See, I can't even say weird, because weird, I feel like, stops at a certain level. There is another scene where he's fed like heavy drugs. I can't remember what it was. It might have been like acid or something. And he goes on this massive like drug hallucination that goes really into like Tenacious D territory.
Huh. And what happened with that? Where did that go?
I forget which song. Pretty much every insane thing they try to, bring back to a song. Let me see.
Hello.
Hey.
Welcome.
Yeah, apologies for being late.
I feel like a month-long hiatus kind of outweighs being a few minutes late.
Thanks, yeah.
Anyway, how's it been? How's it going? How are things?
Pretty good, I guess. Just looking for jobs and whatnot, other than that.
Same.
It was Eat It. Yeah. Yeah.
Eating? Okay.
Eat It is the parody that he created after the drug scene.
Huh.
Yeah.
Was it because he was hungry?
No. You know what? Here. 1 second. Do.
So, we are getting paid in adversity tokens, right?
Yes, you are. You're getting your yearly bonus in adversity tokens.
A little bit of bonus extra for making chat wait a month, right?
Yes, actually. Especially seeing as now
Inspires
you
an
have to
epiphany,
fight
and
a
Weird
moon.
is no exception. Not only
Ah,
does it
good.
set up the untrue story of how Weird Al Yankovic conceived one of his most popular songs.
Okay, yes. So, Raz, you currently have... Oh, yes, and I'm giving each of you +5 adversity tokens. So you would have 19.
Oh, okay.
And Dougie, you have 15.
Okay. That didn't work. Trying to show you guys the scene, but yeah, that's not going to work. Okay, 15.
Yeah. And with that, and we'll do that. Flavidbot makes a return.
Yeah.
Okay. And with that return, we return to our final scene, where we left our intrepid group as they found themselves collectively on the roof of one of the buildings of PSYOP, the now evacuated town, where they found that one of the individuals, specifically where they found that their situation had changed, as the Harbinger is now underway with bringing the moon's reckoning and wiping PSYOP off the map. However, with Lenny and the group being there, not only do you now have to escape PSYOP, but you also have to rescue and help. Wait, what was the other one? Oh, yes. And you also have to rescue and help. Wait, how did I just forget her name again?
Motorcycle girl? Frankie.
Yes. Frankie.
Yeah.
Note to self, keep better notes. But yes, you now have to rescue a desperately injured Frankie and escape the remnants of PSYOP as the Harbinger is underway. But you also do have the choice of stopping the Harbinger and potentially stalling the moon's arrival, at least for a little while. And it is on the top of this building that we find ourselves. You, Lenny, Frankie, and...
Is Pam with us?
Yes, and Pam. I was trying to make sure. Yes, and Pam. So, what would you like to do?
Well,
as an added bonus, I would like to direct your attention towards the actual little screen part of the voice chat, as I will be putting up something interesting.
Talk about the open chat thing of the voice chat?
Not the open chat. Basically, when you click on the voice chat and it has like the little screens.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, that. I didn't know what that was called. And with that, yes. There would be a go live screen for you to see.
Thanks.
So chat, it's just a 10-minute counter.
Yes.
I was going to bring it up to you, but it's literally just a 10-minute counter.
Yes.
Yep.
And I would like to start it off with this.
Wait. Before you start the timer, I just want to point out, I look at my notes. The last thing I wrote is Dougie throws weed at the killers.
Yeah.
Yes. You threw weed at the ones that were at the franchise.
Oh, I threw it at both of them.
Yeah.
And
you
made one of them look at the ground.
Actually, I also threw it at the third one we roasted, that we set on fire.
Yeah.
I just love the fact that you're going off on some really heavy shit. I look at my notes, the last thing I wrote, Dougie throws weed at the killers.
Yes.
Dougie deploys weed. It's combat weed.
Okay, continue.
This is your grandfather's weed. This is the weed they used in the fields.
Battle weed.
Solid Snake, deploy the weed.
Solid Snake weed. Snake weed.
Oh wait, what was the thing? Oh yes. Chief, what are you doing? Colonel, deploying the weed. Okay. But, as I was saying, from your current position within PSYOP, you're standing on one of the buildings closer to the center of town. From there, you will have 10 minutes. Basically, you will get to use those 10 minutes however you want and do what you want. But just understand that within those 10 minutes, the Harbinger's essentially ritual will be complete, and the process of Psyop's erasure will begin.
Okay.
So, everyone ready?
Hopefully. Isn't Frankie near help now, or did we catch her, or is she gonna jump off the roof?
Is she still in control? I think is what Raz is saying.
Oh, she's unconscious.
Okay.
She's like unconscious on the ground.
Okay.
Okay.
But she's still not she's not still she's not being controlled still.
No, she is not. She's not being controlled.
Okay.
She's now just unconscious on the ground. And with that, your time starts now.
Okay.
So, what would you like to do?
Okay, Karn bro. So, if I got this right, we have 3 things we got to do. We got to start the Harbinger. We got to make sure Frankie's out of the town, because then our team wins the bet. And the third thing is we need to locate Richard and Darker, because they're up to something. Am I right, bro?
That's what it seems like. I could probably try to drive her out of the town.
Okay.
That seems like this one.
Okay, and while you're doing that, me, Pam, and Lenny, I guess we go talk to the Harbinger that's right floating in the sky, since we don't know where Richard and Darker are.
Sounds like a plan. Yeah.
Okay, bud.
Would you... Yeah?
Yeah, bro.
Which one would like to go
I'll be
first?
honest, this whole day's been exhausting, and my weed is now gone, and I'm kind of just feeling all of it now. It's just really exhausting. I just want this to be over, bud.
Do you want to use the other items I have? The microphone and the other keys?
Well, the microphone...
The microphone has 1 use left, actually.
Well,
yes, that is correct.
Would the
magic
would the megaphone work on the Harbinger?
Probably. They'll probably have like out of character, but they'll probably have a really high, brains roll. So there's that.
One second. Blight.
Yes.
Can I don't know if this is a weird roll, but can I roll to manipulate Pam into saying something in character?
Sure. Yes.
Okay, because I want Pam to bring up the fact that the Harbinger was once human, so it might work on him.
Okay.
Make a roll.
Dougie ain't going to say that.
Got it.
Dougie's
going to imply it very heavily.
Even Dougie's dumb genius isn't going to think about that, but Pam might.
Okay. Actually, I won't have you roll for that. So you want Pam to basically allude to the fact that the Harbinger is human?
Yeah, so we could probably use the microphone on his human side.
Okay. So, let me just get this straight. You're gonna split up, do your whole thing, try and, get everyone out, but why aren't you just gonna use the megaphone? Maybe you could, I don't know, emotions of the heart this guy, reaching the whole, last shred of humanity bit, maybe? I mean, it could work.
Oh, that's a really good idea, Pam, bro. Yeah, okay, so me, Lenny, and Pam, bro, are going to use the microphone and try to humanize the Harbinger. You get Frankie out, and at least one of the 3 steps we need to take will be done. Sound good, Karn, bro?
Yeah, that's all I really needed to do. Simple and straight to the point.
Also, chat, that's what we call trying to stay in story while also getting what you want.
Okay, and you see Pam just begin to drag Frankie, and you actually hear as she's being dragged down the fire escape.
Oh, she dead.
Let me help her out with that.
Okay.
Okay, you do so. Dougie, what would you like to do?
I get the microphone from Karn, me, and the little bit of Lenny that's, being wrapped in the shadows to hibernate and heal, and Pam are going to follow me to the center where Harbinger is floating.
Okay. So, as you... Okay. As you move towards the Harbinger, you find that you are greeted by a humanoid figure wrapped in a trench coat. And as he's floating, you see that he just looks down and says, "Hello, hello. May I question and ask why you're down there with your helpless little task?"
Hi, Harbinger, bud. No, Harbinger, bro. We haven't met. I'm Dougie. This is Pam. Lenny is hibernating.
Yes, the big mouth creature.
Yeah, he's a little mouth right now. Can we ask you to not, do your namesakes on the moon? Can we ask you to skip this time? Is that okay, bro?
What would you have to offer? I mean, I have everything I could ask for. Why would I dare halt the moon's eminence from delightfully erasing this once noble place and starting it anew?
Because, I'm sorry, it's been so long. What is the human name of Harbinger?
Harbinger's human name was Benjamin.
Because, Benjamin, this is also your home. Like us, you were made to be a part of this. You are not a supernatural being. You are someone who was manipulated to become a vessel. You are human. And with humanity comes compassion. And we're asking you to not only protect our home, but yours.
Okay, that is going to be a brains roll.
Three.
Okay, you're going to need a 10. Would you like to use your adversity tokens?
No.
Okay. As you say this, the Harbinger simply smiles, and you see his head, almost as if it's dislocated, just like turns vertically 180 degrees, so his head is upside down on his chest. And he's just like, oh, maybe what you say is true, or maybe it isn't. You see, I may have once been human, but now I'm so much more. So much greater than I once was.
See,
I'm now part of something far more.
See, you say that, bro. But let's see if the universe and the magic agrees with us. And then I bring out, agrees with you. And I bring out the microphone and I ask Benjamin in particular, please use your compassion and disappear with the Harbinger.
I'm going to need a charm roll from you, please.
Okay. Four.
Okay.
What do I need?
What you currently need is a 12.
I will use. I will use 8.
Okay. You use 8. You are currently down to
7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're down to 7. I'm just noting this down. Okay. 7, thank you. Here we go. You watch as you speak into the megaphone, and as your words reach him, you see the megaphone seemingly crumble and crack as if it's made of weak plaster before breaking apart in your hands. But as the words seem to seep into the Harbinger, you see his body begin to shake and convulse as something seems to peel off from him. Almost like a second skin, you see fingers reach out, grasping against the back of his palms, as a second face almost seems to emerge out the side of his own. And as he shakes...
Ooh, Hot Pocket's done.
And as he shakes, you see that something takes over. And his face isn't a wide, gleeful, almost vacant smile. What stares at you is solemn, reserved, and as he stares at you, his eyes mildly panicked and concerned, you see that Benjamin says, "I'm so sorry," before disappearing. And as he vanishes into a whiff of clouds and smoke, you see that the moon above, glowing red, almost as deep and vibrant as rubies or even blood, it stays. And instead of hovering overhead, it almost like a comet, it begins to rapidly descend with flames and heat burning on all sides of it. What would you like to do?
Pam bro, Lenny bro, we did our part. We gotta hope that Karn got Frankie out in time, because it, by game rules, if Frankie's out and the Harbinger's gone, the red moon should not hit collision. So we gotta pray that Karn bro made it.
Okay, Karn, I'm going to need a bronze roll from you, please.
Okay. It's been a while since I've done this. See if I did it correctly. 19.
You are effectively able to help Pam. You basically hoist Frankie on your shoulders and just like centurion run out of town like a firefighter. And as you're running out of town, you see something in front of you, and you hear as dark figures begin to arise in front of you and reach out. You're able to run past them, but you see more and more begin to appear as you make it near the edge of town towards the fence. Do you keep running?
Yes.
Okay. You're able to...
Sorry, just 1 second. Like the great prophet Dory once said, just keep on swimming. Just keep on swimming.
Yes.
And as you run and keep running, you make it to the fence, and you see that a section of it has been almost flattened, in a sense, bent forward. And as you hoist yourself over, you feel almost like you're breaking through the surface of water. And as you exit, you feel something in the back of your mind say, "Well done."
I just continue onward. I don't... Karn just doesn't really say much about it.
Okay. And as you keep running, Dougie, the two of you, Karn and Dougie,
Yep.
you see this monumental, almost planetary object begin to collide into the surface of Psyop. But it doesn't. As it falls, you, Karn, watch as it begins to shrink. And it falls faster and faster until Dougie, what falls directly in front of you is nothing more than a single red marble atop of what you can assume to be a chess piece.
What color is it? Is it mine or is it the other side?
The piece appears to be blue.
Oh shit!
With a small.
They're playing.
red
They're
orb
playing
on the
3D
top.
Star Trek chess.
The most advanced kind.
Dougie, what would you say is your favorite color?
Ooh. Fuck it. Green.
Would you like to pick up the piece? Or leave it alone?
Yeah, Dougie would pick up the piece.
Okay. You pick up the piece, and it washes through a number of hues. White, black, blue, before eventually turning a solid green.
For a second there, I saw a blurple.
Okay. As you hold the piece, you feel something shift. Almost as if a bubble has been popped. The air seems clearer. You can hear the birds a little bit better. The wind seems to sweep across your features evenly with a cool breeze. Something's different, but in a good way. And as you look up into the sky, you see there is a moon, but it is distant and almost phantasmal, as in the daylight it can barely be seen.
Okay.
What would you like to do with your piece?
Hold on to it.
Okay. You do so.
Pam bro, Lenny bro, I don't know what's happening, but I think we won.
Remember, Pam is not with you. She was helping carry Lenny. I mean, not Lenny, Frankie.
I mean, okay, sure. Whatever. This whole time I've been saying Pam and Lenny are with me, but okay.
Well, she can be if you want her to.
No. Let's break interesting storytelling and say that Pam went with Karn, who barely have talked for 2 sentences.
Okay, but
I'm sorry for giving you a hard time. Okay, I open my pocket and look at Lenny. Lenny bro, I think we did it.
yes, very much. We very much did the things. And now... And you see that Lenny seems to almost stream out of the pocket and sweep across the ground, turning it entirely pitch black for a second before rising up into a large cloud of black darkness. And you see that he just like shoots up, almost like a firework, before blasting across in speckles of darkness. Now there is no barriers no more.
Okay. Where are you gonna go, Lenny bro?
You see Lenny just like almost like a fish through water swim and swirl back towards you, hovering around. Haven't really given it a thought. May stay with group. May stay with bro.
Okay.
Lot more interesting.
Yeah, sure. I like
and
you.
Also, more teeth.
That is true. I can get you more teeth. Especially right now since the whole town is empty. We can go to the the taxidermy place, and you know, I'm trying to think.
And steal.
Well, I don't want to say the word steal. But yes, steal.
I don't want to say steal, but steal.
Yeah, I'm not smart enough to think of the other word, so steal. Yeah, we can steal
You
it.
mean loot?
No.
You mean
What corporations do, but apparently it's illegal. Procure.
Yes. Fancier way of saying it, yes.
We can procure.
Acquire.
Yeah. We can acquire the teeth while everyone's gone.
Excellent. And you see that, like, Lenny just rushes through the window of one of the stores, not even bothering to deal with the door like a normie.
Lenny
busts through the window.
Lenny, that's the laundromat. The taxidermy's the next one over.
Ah, yes. Too many soft things in here. Nice. And he just bashes through another window.
Wearing a bra on his head.
Yes. Karn, as you stand outside of town with Frankie on your shoulders, you see that Pam turns around as you hear...
Oh, you cut off the light, I think?
Oh, you hear 3 sharp knocks.
Knocks? From which direction?
Behind you.
I thought we got rid of her.
No.
I'm not here. That's just Silver actually being curious.
Oh, okay. Karn would just turn around.
What you see is a bright yellow door. However, no voice comes from it. It simply sits there. Would you like to do anything?
No, not really. Karn is like, no, I'm not going to touch that.
You know who would have had more of a connection to the door? Good old Dougie.
Yeah.
Well, Karn, as you move away from the door, you see that Pam opens it. And as it flies open, you see that there's nothing behind it. Almost like it's a broom closet. Except for an envelope. And she picks it up. And the second she picks it up, the door closes and disappears. Looking at the envelope, there's a black circle on it. And on the back it says, for Karn Aster.
Karn just sighs and just looks around for a place to put down Frankie first. Before...
There's a soft patch of leaves and grass.
Sure, okay. He sets her aside and just covers her up a bit and goes to the door and tries to open it up.
The door or the envelope?
The door, right? Because Karn did not enter the door or pull open the door, right? So.
No, you did not. Would you like to?
Yeah, because Pam is inside.
Okay. You open the door, and Pam is still there, just holding an envelope. It just looks to you and says, I think this is yours.
Yeah, and I was expecting you to not be here anymore.
You see that Pam just kind of shrugs and just walks out, entirely unfazed. It's just like, neat, I guess. And she hands you the envelope.
Thanks. Yeah, Karn would just close the door and step back away from it and just, reads the letter to himself without saying anything.
Okay. As you open the letter, the contents are the following. There are two pieces of paper. One is a black sheet of paper written with silverish font, and the other is just a standard white sheet of paper. The black piece of paper says the following. Greetings, Mr. Karn Astor. Your tactics slash appraisal slash incredible prowess has allowed you to be qualified for our new position slash opening slash guardian slash hunter. Your acceptance will be met with great reward slash opportunity slash adventure. Any refusal will be acknowledged slash dedicated slash recorded slash fined for any type of miscreant behavior you entrap and perform while acting within the game. Question: would you like to continue said game? And under it there is your standard checkboxes. One says continue, one says exit.
Karn just rolls his eyes and just goes exit. There's no need for the game to continue in his mind.
Okay. As you fill in exit, you see the second piece of paper just disappear, along with something heavy within the envelope. And you see that on the back of the sheet, there's just a final message that says, "Your participation has been appreciated. One favor will be issued in the future in your service. Thank you for playing the game. You have been a loyal and useful piece in our bet. Sincerely, Nier."
Nier. Not the one from Death Note.
No. And as you finish reading, you see the door in front of you as it just disappears.
Karn just lets out a sigh of relief and turns around and walks back to where Pam and Frankie are.
You see that Pam is just like kind of mulling over Frankie and just like checking the back of her head to make sure she didn't give her brain damage or any more brain damage.
How does she look?
She'll live. She's strong, I guess. I mean, you'd have to be, but it's fine. It's fine. It looks good. It looks good. It looks fine.
Yeah, guess we'll have to find another hospital outside. That is, if we don't mind the questions and all the other stuff.
Yeah, that'd be kind of... It's gonna be kind of hard when you don't have any medical records of the modern era. Sheesh. Oh yeah, wait. Oh yeah. We should see what the others are doing, right?
Should I just, I should just give him a call, right?
Oh yeah, you can. Okay. And do you give them a call, Karn?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Before that, in the moment, out of nowhere, a full box set of Fast and the Furious came out and tells him there's a way.
There's a way.
Just hop down to Brazil. There's no rules.
The Brazil pit.
And then the American Army will ask you to join a secret organization. Don't worry, you don't need medical records. But really, when you break down those movies, it is fascinating how much they get away with, like, not having U.S. citizenship.
I honestly, it turned from street racing to an international spy movie to something else.
Flying into space, doing something like that, yeah.
God damn. I both love that scene and shake my head at that scene.
It's certainly something.
I mean, it's action for action's sake. Like, you can't really hate it, but you kind of just like, really?
Roll your eyes at it, like, yeah, sure, why not?
Still haven't seen the newest one with Momoa.
Me neither. I didn't even bother, like, after the one where they like go from building to building, I didn't watch any more of them.
So that one I really found lackluster, even with the Dubai one, the Dubai drive-through. But I will say, 9 really good. 9 introduces Don's brother, James, I believe. It's played by John Cena, and that's also the scene with the car being used as a spaceship. But no, 9 was really good. I skipped 8, and I still don't have any interest going back and seeing 8.
Pretty sure you could just skip any of those movies and you'll still get something.
I mean, don't skip 5 and don't skip 6. Those are good. 5 is them in Brazil doing the heist, and 6 is the return of Lita, and also the beginning of the Jason Statham shit.
Interesting.
Oh, not Lita, Letty. Yeah.
I'll add that to my list later.
Yeah.
Neat.
And if you want to know how Dawn and Paul Walker, I can't remember the character's name, got back together, that's in 4. 4's good, but it's a lot more dramatic and less action-based than the other ones.
Experimental stuff is always fine.
Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I can talk about
No,
Fast
it's
and
fine.
Furious.
It's fine. It's
Nah,
fine.
it's fine. It's good.
Okay, so Karn calls Dougie.
Yes.
Okay. Karn calls Dougie. What do you say?
Also, Raz, what do you mean by question mark? You brought up a Nero Death Note joke. Mello and L. Mello.
That's what you meant. I was like, oh.
Yeah, Mello was the white hair, and L is the good one.
Oh yeah, no, sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
I was like, oh, no worries. Getting back on track. So, Karn would say, how are things on your side?
Pretty good. The moon stopped rocketing towards us. We got a blue... No, not blue. We got a green chess piece with the red moon on top of it. It's in my pocket. Me and Lenny are just procuring teeth in the taxidermy before anyone shows up again.
I see. Well, on our side, a door opened up and apparently there was a letter inside of it. It was asking me to continue on the game. I said no, and
was it sent by L?
L? No, I don't believe so.
L is the woman that is using the body of Pam's mom.
Right. I don't recall seeing anything there. No. Blight, did I?
The name was
like a normal broom closet.
No, I mean on the letter, was there like the black letter? Was there?
Yeah, it was written by Nero. That's why you made the Death Note joke.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, my memory is so shot. I'm sorry.
No, it's entirely fair.
No, the letter was written by a person called Mero.
Okay, good. Pam doesn't need to deal with that again. How is she?
She was just checking over Frankie and talking about how we'll need new medical records in case we need to, live outside of the city, because I don't think we technically exist outside of Sion.
Well, I mean, even though we don't know what the world is like in 2023, if I know America, it's probably still very upset by 9/11 like it is right now in 2006, and everything is swarming by it. So we could probably head to Mexico and have no issues. 2006 American racism.
I never left.
Oh man. Never.
This is what happens when you get a Canadian to join your D&D when it's very Americanized.
Yeah. Okay, so where should we meet up?
How about at the entrance of the bunker, outside of town?
All right, let's do that then.
Okay, see you soon. I'm just gonna grab Lenny and we'll head out.
Okay.
Okay. So, the two of you reconvene at the bunker. You see that Lenny is sporting a nice wide set of teeth that cartoonishly like stretch out of his face, almost like a chipmunk with its cheeks full. Karn and Pam, the two of them arrive, and as you all find yourselves at the bunker, it just feels calm. It doesn't feel as if there's any immediate threat, nothing that's gonna harm you or drag you into some alternate universe. It's just calm.
What do we do
What
next?
would you like to do?
Well, for me, I guess I'll just do what I thought I've been doing and traveling, I guess. Traveling, finding work wherever I can.
What are you gonna do about Frankie?
Frankie.
You know, the
I think-
unconscious body that we can't
I
just
know, I
leave
know.
here.
I know, I'm gonna probably just leave her with Sullivan and go our separate ways, I guess.
What are you gonna do about the note that made you the new hunter? Are you gonna take up on the offer?
I denied it. I'm gonna probably accrue a favor fee from them, but I don't know when that's gonna happen.
Well, if you ever need help, card bro, I'll be there for you. And then they do the 1980s bro fist. You know what I'm talking about. The giant like
Yeah.
muscle. It's like, you son of a bitch. Yeah, we do that.
They're like, you son of a bitch.
1 second.
Yeah, the predator arms.
Which photo do I like? Let's get the portrait. That's a good one. Sorry, I'm just putting stuff for visual effect on the stream.
No worries.
No problem.
Do 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 do. There we go. Here you go, guys. This is what happens. Okay, continue.
Okay. As you stand just outside the bunker and you plan your next move, you do hear something beeping from within the bunker. Just.
Do you want to get that, bro?
Sure, why not? It's gonna be the last thing we do, I guess. Let's go see what we have.
You all enter the bunker, and you see that in the main control room where you enter, there is a flashing light next to what you can assume to just be a phone that's inlaid into the console, and it seems to be blinking as if someone's calling.
Karn looks to Dougie. Should we just leave them on?
Nah, let's give them, you know, what they want one last time. Let's play their game and answer the phone.
Okay. Sure, let's do. Okay then.
Okay, you answered the phone?
Yeah.
Yes.
Karn does.
Okay. Karn, this is what you hear. What's going on down there? Where is this? What is this? Gosh forsaken! Give me a status report, goddammit!
O'Sullivan, you're okay? Where are you at?
Oh, you guys. Did you make it out of town okay? I saw like the whole moon disappear. I still got my memories, so. Oh wait, and you know who I am, so like, what happened?
We're just down in the bunker. I got Frankie out of town, and Dougie did his thing, and I think it's over. It's over for all of us, hopefully.
Oh. Well, then I guess I'll see you guys later. Frankie's like on the edge of town, right? Or somewhere near.
Yeah.
Okay, is she okay?
Yeah, she's fine. It's just gonna be a bit difficult to get her to a hospital that doesn't ask too much questions.
She's probably got a concussion and probably is going to smell soup for a week, but yeah, she'll be okay.
Don't worry. I got one of those little rolly carts. It'll be fine. But, I guess this is goodbye. I can't say I've been entirely honest with y'all, but...
Or at all.
Yeah, well, that sure is true. But I will say, I enjoyed our time together. It was interesting.
Chad, that's for you.
And I slightly hope that we meet again on, better terms. But until then, keep on trucking.
Yep. Yeah, same. Thank you. Thank you for everything.
And the line goes dead.
One second, I'm just showing this to you guys because I find it funny. So, we got arms, phone, and then we got Old Man Sullivan yelling at clouds.
Old Man Sullivan yelling at those dang clouds.
What's the clouds that made that did everything?
It's like, gosh dang it, why But yeah. As we stand in the bunker, what do you do?
Well, Karn is going to, take Frankie to O'Sullivan. I guess me, Pam, and Lenny are going to do what we wanted to do, which is leave PSYOP.
Okay.
Don't know where we're going, but we're going together.
Mm.
Okay. As the four of you stand at the broken bridge of PSYOP, now aware of the true way out of town, you stare out into the babbling brook as it washes away and passes through. And as you do so, you consider the future, the things that can be and will be in the future. And you see that Pam just like kind of looks away for a second. It's just like, so, we're really leaving. I didn't think I'd actually get to.
Did you go to the one over here?
So much teeth and so much freedom.
he's able to move out of psyops, huh?
Yes, very much so. So much world, so much land to cross. So many more teeth.
Huh. Guess that means there will be more creatures out there too. Then I guess they're not shackled to this place anymore.
I mean, looks like it. I guess like we're just gonna. I guess we just opened the floodgates, pretty much. But so be it. Who cares? It's their problem now.
Until they decide to step in front of us, then then we'll be their problem.
Yeah, but we'll deal with that when it comes by. For now, we're just going to live our actual lives, not mitigated by anyone else.
Yeah. Oh, and that reminds me. Dougie, you have something of mine that I need back.
What's that?
Okay. I'm going to need you to make a brains roll for me, Dougie, please.
Boo!
The idiot genius failing this roll. Oh god.
Oh, I'm going to be using your tokens if I have to.
Oh, okay. Sure.
4.
You need a 5.
I will use one of my tokens.
Okay.
Okay.
I lost my little bears.
Okay. Dougie, you're aware that Pam puts her hand over your eyes, and you feel her soft, warm lips meet yours. As she
Yay!
kisses you before the bridge.
Dougie wins. I tried so hard.
And as she pulls away, she just says, "There, okay, now I've got what I was owed." Anyway, out of town. You see that she immediately turns and starts walking away.
Oh, she grabs Dougie's hand, and Dougie, kind of shocked, just lets him drag her on, and then Lenny follows them.
Yes, and you see him just rubbing his, and you see Lenny just rubbing his cheeks full of teeth, just following along.
All right.
Okay.
Karn just takes one last look at behind him and for walking after them.
Okay. The 4 of you walk away from Scion, and as you do so, the world turns ever onward with a silver moon hanging overhead.
Ah, so there's no
And
pollution
that-
in this world. A non-yellow moon that is yellow because of pollution. Yeah, no, if you see the moon yellow, that's why.
But as the silver
peed on a
moon hangs
moon?
over... But as the silver moon hangs overhead, and the 4 of you wander off, living your own lives, we find ourselves at the end of PSYOP 1999. And that is where our game will end.
Yay!
I'm
Months
actually
waiting for that conclusion.
Happy ending!
Yeah, the conclusion was a little bit less action-packed than I expected, to be honest. But
I thought.
I didn't expect you to clutch it in the first half.
What, seriously? I'll be honest. I'm surprised. I thought you had a lot more.
Yeah.
Because the thing is that a part of me wasn't exactly... Because I had a whole boss battle laid out. There was a whole thing with the Harbinger. He had, 4 different phases. The 4 main phases of the moon.
Karn fucked you up. Karn fucked you up, reminding you about the magic microphone, didn't he?
It wasn't that. It was the whole aspect of the heart bit. Because at first I thought you were just going to say, "Go away." And that wasn't going to work. Because...
Oh, you forgot that I knew that he was human.
Yes.
Nah, I love stories like this, so I've been following along. I've been paying attention. This was really good, well done, bud.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that you had a nerd playing who, not only takes notes, but is actually interested.
One of your notes being Dougie through weed.
They still work. They're still workable notes.
True. Indeed, they are very good notes. Very to the point.
I got the stuff that I need, like a trio of killers come to PSYOP. We can win by eliminating Darker's pieces. And Dougie throws weed.
Yes. You should consider the major leagues for baseball.
Okay.
It's the standard weed pitch.
Weed pitch.
It's a good pitch.
Where'd you learn that weed sports? That was such a bad joke.
Weed would like to play.
We represent the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild.
So I guess we've spent. Oh, okay. So we spent basically about an hour for this session. It's pretty short, but I actually enjoyed it for what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it to be.
Oh shit.
No, it's fine.
No. Oh, didn't real. Well, I'm kind of putting stuff in the recycling bin that I don't need anymore. But it turns out I still need I still need this. I still need the border.
Yes, you do. It's fine. Don't worry.
It's fine.
Chat will lose their memory just like how PSYOP did it. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Chat can just have 5 seconds of Google Images. Stand by me. Last scene.
The red moon will wipe it all away. The red moon will make it all better.
Yes.
Oh man. Oh jeez. Actually, you want to know the funniest part? The way they found, that I made up the franchise force is because, okay, do you know the game Saints Row?
Yep.
Oh, I've heard of it.
Yeah, basically the people who made Saints Row made another game called Agents of Mayhem, and basically they're the core force that you start playing as is called the franchise force.
Oh, okay.
And I was just like,
nice.
That sounds like a movie thing. Maybe I can spin this into a movie thing, and then I did.
Not bad.
And
it is nice. Yeah.
And it's so cliche that it's like the power of love solved it in the end.
Well, to be more fair, you're the one that said love. I was using the fact that he was human and can be manipulated by the microphone. You brought love.
The power of human compassion.
Yes.
Not even. It's the power of magic manipulating humans.
Yes, that works too.
It's like we keep trying to find the
gold
inspirational meaning in it. It's like it was the power of love.
No. It was mind control. It was manipulation. Oh, so what you're saying was it was unity. No. Microphone. Magic. You have no control.
It's like, did you forget the entire beginning of this game? Did you forget what PSYOP means? It's like, we're on brand.
Fuck. Yeah, if you're just in now, more than half of these sessions, I was making fun of Blight for naming it PSYOP, and then he revealed that it was on purpose, and then I made fun of him for coming up with that dumb idea.
I think it was good. It's all in good fun.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I just thought it was like, I was just like, what's an interesting 4-letter name for this town under a PSYOP?
Seer.
PSYOP.
Why
just spelled a little differently.
Bola.
Hola.
Hola. Welcome.
So,
You will not believe the amount of time that I spent like trying to figure out how to make psyop spelt a little differently, and then I just ended up being like, what if I just replaced it with a C?
I mean, it always works. If you're not never sure about something, you know, make something cooler. Put a K or a C or switch it around, whichever one works. Misspelling something makes it look cooler for the most part. That's
Also, the town of Spoy, Spoy. Welcome to Spoy, Minnesota.
Spoy.
Actually, it would be funny. Actually, no, that's actually kind of interesting. I should call it Spoy Milk Bay, and have it be in Wisconsin.
Oh, that would have been funny. Oh.
And have the area be called Cheese Bay. Actually, no, it's already called Milk Bay. Spoy's Cheese Bay.
Welcome to Spoiled Milk Bay.
Spoil.
Oh yeah, Spoil Milk Bay. Perfect.
Ooh, it can get swim in that.
There we go.
So, like in PsyOp, what's next for you guys? I know Blight is working on a new D&D.
Yeah.
Have you started that yet?
No, not yet. I'm finishing the last of the maps because basically I have to figure out which one I'm gonna start with. So I just have to finish like one more map and then it's done. And it's the one that I didn't show called Production Hell, and I need to figure out the layout for the rest of the studio. But aside from that, I just have to figure out which one I'm doing first.
Okay, cool.
See.
And Raz, do you have any other plans?
Any projects?
I mean, I'm still just doing debut prep stuff, so that's pretty much same old for me.
Oh, fuck yeah.
While looking for a job too, so.
Oh my god, tell me about it. So my 2D model has been finished. Now I need to find software that will actually open on my laptop. Because I have 2D Live, won't open. I have Blender, but Blender is made for so many things. I gotta actually look into how to use the 2D section. So my debut is being pushed back.
Hey, it's okay. It's fine.
Yep. It's just one step at a time.
Exactly.
Wasn't there something? Wasn't there VTube Studio? Doesn't that work with Live 2D as well?
Yeah, but most of the VTubers I talk to, they their first option is 2D Live. They say that's the best free one, but they also Blender is also used a lot for 3D. So I got that one ahead of time, but it can be used for 2D. Not a lot of people use VTuber Maker, only if they're beginning.
Oh wait, VTuber Maker
or Studio? VTuber Studio. There is VStudio, and then there's also VTuber Maker. I get those two mixed up.
Yeah, because I just know that one of them's free and one of them does 2D. I just didn't know which one.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a new thing. I'm slowly working on it.
Slowly getting through it.
Yeah, I got so much going on. The reason we couldn't do yesterday is because work called me in.
You worked yesterday, right?
Yeah. And then still trying to stream at least 3 times a week and trying to figure that out with the weird schedule. Also, Canadian Thanksgiving is on Monday, so gotta alter my schedule for that. So it's been a lot of things through my head that I have to figure out.
That's something new.
I love streaming. I love what I do, but God, it's stressful.
Yeah, it kind of just comes out that way. It's part of the grind that people forget about.
Yep.
Yeah.
But my philosophy is every stream try to do something a little bit better. Because perfection is tough at any level. So trying to look for perfection, you're never going to get anything done.
Yeah. Just do the best you can.
Yep, and try to evolve every time.
Exactly.
Just do the Pokemon route. Always be evolving.
Yeah.
Always on the upkeep.
Never go to the Elite Four with a Sunskirt, a Pikachu, and a Tailo.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm also a Pokemon dork.
It's fine.
With that being said, that is also another project I'm looking into, is looking at Pokemon emulators.
Oh?
Yeah,
I think there are some.
Oh, there's tons.
Like,
There's tons.
There should be lots. I mean,
yeah. I'm just seeing which one works. I'm just seeing which one works best for what I wanted to use it for.
Oh.
And I'm between two. There's a ROM game that just came out called Pokemon Infinite Fusion, where you can actually fuse all the Pokemon to other Pokemon.
Huh.
But that was one of those websites that did something like that.
So they got the idea from Gen 7 where there was a splicer, but the splicer only worked on certain Pokemon. This one, every Pokemon.
Oh god, I'm going to have the power of God or Arceus in them.
Yeah, it looks really fun. So I that might be my next long-term thing I might do. Or I might do a Soul Link. I've always wanted to do a Soul Link.
I always find it funny that canonically, in Pokemon lore, they do celebrate Christmas, but their god can be put into a ball.
Exactly.
It's like, hey, we celebrate Christmas because, our god could currently be in a ball right now, and we just don't know
There
it.
you go, I got you Arceus for Christmas.
It's like, hey, little Ketchum, hey, little Ash, I heard you wanted to collect all the Pokemon. Here's God.
Yeah, early Pokemon didn't really realize it's like, we gotta create a world system, but we also want Santa.
It's like, we need the Christmas episodes. We need the holiday special.
Oh,
we need them to be movies, yeah. Oh, the movies.
Nah, they
6 seasons in a movie.
Truth is, all they really need to do is like, oh, you mean Life Day? You mean that's what Star Wars did. They just
and also what Guardians of the Galaxy did, kinda.
Yeah. And it wouldn't be the first time Pokemon retooled their lore.
Retconning everything, one retcon at a time.
Again,
building lore one retcon at a time, one erasure.
I mean, it is fascinating. Like this TV show that, in all rights, should have lasted maybe a couple of seasons, like most other, toy commercial anime at the time, spanned 25, 30 years.
Isn't Yu-Gi-Oh kind of like a close competitor in that regards then?
Yu-Gi-Oh came about 5 and 6 years later.
Okay,
And to be more precise, Yu-Gi-Oh changed main MCs. Pokemon has been Ash for 25 years.
Yeah. It should be at least 30.
Yeah. And they just changed them for 2 new MCs. That's what I mean by it's fascinating that they stick to this one story. The closest comparison is One Piece, but Oda is an insane man who already knew big chunks of what he wanted the story to be before Chapter 1.
That's fair, yeah.
Yeah, Oda had the world done before the manga was even started.
Yeah.
Basically.
Have you heard about the Make-A-Wish story?
Yes, about how he revealed the ending of One Piece to one child, and there was security personnel outside the door, and it just always stayed in my mind.
Everyone had to be escorted out of the room to make sure that
Yeah.
the only two people that could hear it was the dying kid and Oda.
Yes.
Oh,
Wow. That just stays in my mind. That the literal only people who could know the end of One Piece is Oda himself
And the
those
terminally
who are
ill.
Yes, and those who are slated to die.
Before the
Literally, it was
anime
a
ever
secret
ends.
That would, it was the secret that people would literally have to take to the grave.
And remember, this was the kid's one wish. I love it. I feel bad for the kid. I am sorry to his family, and he did die. But I love that is a real thing that happened in our world.
And actually, it would be so... Like, I doubt Oda is, like, that type of person. But it'd be hilarious if he literally just said, Luffy becomes Pirate King, and left.
No. So this happened
so bad.
This happened a few years back. So he just says, Luffy enters the Grand Line, and the One Piece is literally the first island, and they do a giant tournament. Just completely flat out lie to him.
Oh, that would be sad.
And
Well,
then, and then 6 years later, it's like, well, we know that's bullshit.
It's like,
And Polly joins the crew.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I don't know why, but I just One Piece cracks me up not because of the story, but because of the stories around it.
There's a podcast I watch called Yayo Podcast, and they literally go arc to arc talking about One Piece and the behind the scenes and the AMAs, and it's really fascinating.
Speaking of One Piece, there is the live action. I think second season got greenlit.
It got confirmed. Right? Yep. No, I was gladly impressed by it. Not perfect. I had a couple of gripes, but honestly, I had fun. It was enjoyable.
Yeah, it was really good. And my only thing is that it was hilarious how basically the very second that Buggy was shown, everyone just started simping for him. And I was just like, seriously? This fast? Like, yes, it's a really good character. Like, it's really well done. But, like, seriously?
That might have been one of the best adaptation choices to make Buggy more of a menacing Joker character.
Yeah, more of a threat.
Because here's the truth. If you go back to Orangetown, Buggy was not that scary. He was a little menacing, but he was not Joker, which is what we got in the live action.
Yeah.
Right.
And also, they did this chop fruit really well.
Yeah, no, it looks well. That is something that is in the worries of a lot of people, including me, is how are they going to do Chopper?
Oh yeah, he's coming in season 2, huh? Yeah. Oh well, leave it to artists there. Good luck.
Well, the big
Hopefully
thing
they don't do the OG Sonic.
Well, that's what people are concerned by because because technically the 3D will work and they can make it look good. But if you've noticed, the live action One Piece really likes to focus on practical effects. So are they going to make a Muppet Chopper?
Muppet Chopper. I mean, it could work. I mean, for some scenes they'll use Muppet Chopper, and for other scenes they'll,
Because if you actually think about it, except for some of Buggy's Chop, everything else was practical. The makeup, the effects was all practical.
Rubber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the
actor trained rubber and stretch like that.
And the really terrifying Dan Mushi.
I actually like how Oda just uses it for interviews from now on. It's basically now his signature. I wonder if it got a name yet.
Okay. This was fun, guys. Honestly, keep in touch. If you do want to start another D&D thing, just, send me a thing.
Yeah.
Raz, I'll probably, see you doing Omega Striker shit.
Of course, in molding. I mean, definitely molding.
You say that, but you're doing a lot better in the rankings than me right now. I'm still like 10% gold.
I'm just losing my mind in the rankings. It's fine.
But yeah, also, if you ever do the Power Rangers, call me.
Definitely.
Oh yeah.
You will be the first person I contact.
Good.
Speaking of which, will our characters be used for any, I don't know, like NPC roles in the future? I'm just curious, like if you ever need us for that.
It is a strong maybe, because I can see, actually, yeah, if you want to, for when I do Obsession Pageant, you can actually, guest star as your characters if you'd like.
Yeah, just give me time in ahead, and I can I can mix stuff around and try to be there. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'll also send you for the One More Multiverse so you can make your little character.
Cool. Sorry.
Nice.
Sorry, Raz, you were saying something?
Yes.
No, I was saying nice.
Oh, okay.
But yes.
Send me the PDFs. Send me the PDFs.
Oh yes, right. Actually, because I was working on a Google Doc for that. Actually.
Ooh.
Let me.
Okay.
Pop that open.
You
Sure.
can. I'll look at the information later. I got honestly, I need to go to the washroom, so I'm going to go to a different audio, say bye to my chat, and send them off to someone. So I'll talk to you two later. Bye.
Sure, yeah. I'll stay and talk with Blight for a moment then. Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, hello chat. So yes, I gotta go pee. It was a lot shorter than I thought, but we still did 2 hours, so I'm okay with that. Let's see who's on. Last time I checked, a bunch of people. You know what? We haven't done her in a bit.
Aluminum foil.
But yeah, I hope you guys liked the end. That was a lot of fun, and I'm gonna miss hanging out with Blight and Raz each week. But again, like we said, this isn't the end. We'll probably see Blight in the future, and Raz, we do Omega Striker shit all the time. But yeah, I will see you guys Monday for Omega Strikers. But for now, enjoy your weekend and enjoy Mint Casella. Peace.
Like it kind of looks like the Space Needle, but in Canada, give or take.
No, I don't know.
But Silvered Fang, hello, Mp. I can't properly shout you out right now, but I hope whatever you did was fun. I'm drunk and in VR and with Hen of Mimi, and we're at a science museum, and we're just having a good time. Welcome.
I'm not afraid of ground holes, but love Silent Hill. Yeah, I'm not James Sunderland. I'm not jumping in every hole.
Exactly. And so these are just engine designs for Japanese rockets I know nothing about, but still.
Oh, it's not modeled inside.
A 10-week tabletop RPG. I am amazed that you were able to get adults together for 10 weeks to play tabletop for more than like a minute at a time. Very, very impressive.
Mona, what are you doing? I think Mona is rubbing on one of my base stations.
Yeah, it looks like it. That's kind of fantastic, actually. This is what happens when a cat rubs on your base station. Oh, idle animation. I love her idle animation. I gotta be sure to get one of those soon.
Does my tracking look fucky?
Move around a little?
A little bit.
Oh no, not at all. Looks fine.